Guys, welcome back to the video, and today you can see that white thing, whatever. You can see that right there? That's my camera. But today we're gonna be, it's been a while since we've done a video on this. It's about the history of Koopa Troopa. Yes, I'm not even joking, Koopa Troopa. We're gonna go, well, not the history, but you know the series, so, you know, hopefully you guys know the series. We're gonna discuss Koopa Troopa's most popular games and go to the history of the games. Basically, this video is called The History of Koopa Troopa's Popular Games. So first off is Super Mario Bros. Turn a little bit. First up is Super Mario Bros., where he first appeared in. In Super Mario Bros., Koopa Troopas are the second enemy Mario encounters. Directly after Goombas, they serve as foot soldiers in the army Bowser used to invade the Mushroom Kingdom. If jumped on, a Koopa Troopa recedes into the shell, which can then be kicked in to attack other enemies. In Super or Fire Mario gets hit by the shell, he reverts to small form. Small Mario loses a life instead. If a Koopa Troopa shell is left alone for too long, however, the Koopa emerges. The game features two different types of Koopa Troopas. Green, which walks in one direction until it's defeated or falls off and appears darker and underground in castle levels. And red, which patrols a set up area without walking off any edges. Sometimes, if a Koopa Troopa is either hit from below or is stomped while falling, the shell is flipped upside down. Although if left alone long enough, the Koopa will right itself back up. The game's instruction manual claims that red Koopa Troopas are timid and get scared easily as the reason for them not falling off cliffs. There is also a variation of Koopa Troopa, as known as Koopa Paratroopas, which are flying Koopa Troopas. A Koopa Troopa is one of the 7 fake Bowsers that serve as the bosses of the castles in the first 7 worlds. Particularly in Worlds 2 Castle, his true identity will be revealed as it is defeated by fireballs. And that's pretty much Super Mario Bros. And he's also appeared in other Super Mario Bros. Games. Like Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, Mario Bros. 3, Mario Land, Mario World, and so on and so forth. Now let's go to the next one, which is Super Mario Kart. We do a few Mario Kart titles to talk about because he has appeared in some Mario Kart games. Whoa, we're only going to discuss 2 of them. Yeah, we're only going to discuss 2 of them. 2 Mario Kart games, but we'll get into it. But anyways, Super Mario Kart. A Koopa Troopa first appears as a playable character in Super Mario Kart, where he is lightweight, whose special item is a Koopa shell. Koopa Troopa is one of the fastest characters with little transition in Super Mario Kart. So that's pretty much. But however, let's go to Mario Kart 64 here. Now I know you're thinking, let me explain. Although he is absent in Mario Kart 64, Nintendo Power in Punch-Out cards has suggested a rumor that Wario has stolen its car on top of multiple driving infractions. Though other characters have been damaged records in drivers' history, such as Luigi's absence in Super Mario 64, being due to his tinkering his car, and Yoshi's disturbing counterfeit item boxes. Additionally, on page 6, there is a fan art of Koopa Troopa calling an officer allegedly that Wario has stolen his card. Just a little nod there. Next up, Mario is missing. Yes, we have one Mario Discovery game. We're going there. Yes, we're actually going to go there. Mario's Missing. Koopas accompany Bowser and the Koopa Kids to the real world during the events of Mario's Missing. In this game, Bowser sends Koopas to different cities throughout Earth, where they wreak havoc by stealing precious artifacts from various museums and national monuments. Before Luigi can advance through Bowser's castle, he must return every missing artifact to its place. The Koopas in this game do not resist Luigi's attack, and it's impossible to be hurt by them. When jumped on, the Koopas without artifacts disappear, while the ones carrying artifacts either explode, take off like a rocket, or disintegrate into dust. Disintegration was a style commonly used in cartoons, where the body of a creature turns to dust until only its eye remains. The eye blinks once it disappears. Blink. The eyes blink once, then disappears. So yeah, one discard game. Now let's go on. Yes, we're going to go there. We're gonna go to Mario 10 for the Virtual Boy. Well, don't worry, I promise it'll be quick. Before his playable debut in the Mario Tennis series, Koopa Troopa made an appearance as a playable character in Mario Tennis for the Virtual Boy, which features every playable character from Super Mario Kart, except for Bowser. We do have another one here. Also, one thing, he does appear one more game in the Mario Discovery games, and that one is being Mario's Time Machine. Yes, Mario's Time Machine. And the Mario Kart games, he has appeared in, of course, Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart Super Circuit, Mario Kart Double Dash, Mario Kart Arcade GP2, Mario Kart Arcade GP-TX, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Mario Kart Tour. And just for a quick bonus, he does appear in Yoshi Safari. Now let's talk about Mario Tennis. Well, this one, I'll talk about this one. Mario Tennis for the N64. This one, in Mario Tennis for the Nintendo 64, 4 Koopa Troopas are present during Paratroopa's trophy celebration, where they congratulate him. They also appear in the background of many courts. And they also appear in other Mario Tennis games, like Mario Power Tennis, Mario Tennis Open, and Mario Tennis Aces. And we can't forget Mario Clash. The next one is Mario Party. Now we have two Mario Party games we're going to talk about, but mainly I'll talk about this one because it's the first in the series. In Mario Party, Koopa Troopas appear in the first Mario Party game to award the player with 10 coins each round the player passes the starting point. 4 Koopa Troopas appear in the minigame Shell Game, where the player needs to find the Koopa Troopa who has the treasure chest with coins inside of it, and bowl over. The solo player uses a Koopa shell in order to knock over the other players. An item called No Koopa can be bought in the item shop in Mushroom Village for 500 coins. The item causes the Koopa Troopa to not appear near the start of the boards. And it also appears on Mario Party 2 and Mario Party 3. Now, one more. Mario Party 4 for the GameCube. Yes. In Mario Party 4, a Koopa Troopa is one of the hosts of the game, as well as the host of Koopa's Seaside Story and the Option Room. Koopa Troopas also appear in the following minigames: Paratrooper Plunge, where the character have to avoid red paratroopers, Goal as a member of the crowd, and as an unlockable character in the beach volley minigame. Yes, that's a minigame. And it also appears in Mario Party 5, Mario Party 6, Mario Party Advance, Mario Party 7, Mario Party 8, Mario Party DS, Mario Party 9, Mario Party Island Tour, Mario Party 10, Mario Party Star Rush, Mario Party The Top 100, Super Mario Party, and Mario Party Superstars. That was a mouthful. But don't worry guys, we're getting close, okay? We're still in the Nintendo 64, but don't worry, we'll get through this, hopefully. Now, Mario Golf. Well, specifically, Mario Golf 64, if you really want to go that way. So, even though he's not playable, Koopa Troopas do appear in the original Mario Golf for the N64. You do see them as well. They appear in future Mario Golf games like Mario Golf Toast Store, Mario Golf World Tour, and Mario Golf Super Rush. Next one is Paper Mario. Paper Mario 64. Several Koopa Troopas appear in Paper Mario, both as enemies and allies. The Koopa Troopas under Bowser's command have red shells, a pair of glasses, and spiked black armbands and colors similar to Bowser. They aid him in his plot to kidnap Princess Peach. In battle, they can withdraw into their shells and shoot themselves as Mario, they are capable of doing this outside of battle as well, and they are generally the first enemy Bowser encounters that can get a first strike on him. Koopa Troopas are also the first foes encountered by Mario and company that have a defense stat of more than 0. However, their defenses can be reduced to 0 if they are flipped onto their backs with a jump attack. A population of peaceful Koopa Troopas is found in Koopa Village. At one point, the town is overrun by Fuzzies, who steals the shells off most of the Koopas, including the shell of Cooper. After Mario and Goombaro get rid of them, they become quite popular in the village, and Cooper joins Mario's party to aid him in his adventure. Later on, the residents of Koopa Village even sent a letter to Mario, thanking him and apologizing for not awarding him before. Junior Troopa is a baby Koopa Troopa whom Mario encounters early in the game when he attacks Mario for intruding on his playground. Upon his defeat, he then constantly follows Mario and his allies to pick fights and seek revenge. He also makes a very small cameo in the sequel, Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door for the GameCube. Koopa Paratroopas also appear as enemies. Stomping on them removes their wings and reverts them to Koopa Troopas. Paper Mario also introduces a stronger variant called the Dark Koopa, as well as a spiky armed Koopa Patrol. And he also appears in Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, Super Paper Mario Sticker Star, Paper Mario Color Splash, and Paper Mario the Origami King. Next up, Super Smash Bros. Melee, the only Smash game we're to talk about. Now, of course, he's not a playable character, but however, listen to this. Koopa Troopa appears in Super Smash Bros. Melee as enemies in the Mushroom Kingdom stage during Adventure Mode. They may also appear during a regular match by coming out of a party ball. Though this is uncommon, a Koopa Troopa has also a requested playable character. He also appears in Super Smash Bros. Brawl as part of Bowser's enemies, and also in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS as enemies in Smash Run and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It appears as a Novi type support spirit. A Novi type support spirit. It's a support spirit, okay? Now you have 2 of the Mario and Luigi series. That's right. We have Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Or if you want to go the 3DS way, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. Now we got a lot to talk about here, so you better get... I might take a break here because we're gonna be here for a while, guys. But here goes. In Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Bowser takes many Koopa Troopas along with him. Mario and Luigi inside his Koopa Cruiser when he falls to Bing Kingdom. The crew of the Koopa Cruiser wear unique aviation suits and are called the Bowser Baddies in the game. Bowser had planned to do battle with Kakaleta, the witch who has stolen Princess Peach's voice, and his army of Koopa Troopas and Goombas. However, the Koopa Cruiser was attacked by Fawful, Kakaleta's henchmen. Before it could reach the Bing Kingdom, the Koopa Cruiser, along with all its Koopa Troopas, crashed outside the Mushroom Kingdom, or Bing Kingdom border, the impact of which knocked all the Koopa Troopas unconscious. The Koopa Troopas of this game are last seen lying on the ground, although some are already starting to regain consciousness. I'm sorry, I messed up. By the time Mario wakes. During Mario and Luigi's time on the Koopa Cruiser, the Koopa Troopas teach them many things, including how to battle. While on the Koopa Cruiser, some of Bowser's Goombas started running rampant, and the Koopa Troopas, dubbed the name Bowser Baddies, asked the Mario Bros. To help them control the situation. Although no normal Koopa Troopas can be fought, banishing variants exist as enemies. Koopa Troopas also appear in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions for the Nintendo 3DS, where they additionally appear as enemies and recurrent allies, exclusively in Minion Quest. The search for Bowser, they are melee troopers and attack by ramming into opponents in their shells. Their special skills, Rock Solid, allows them to increase their defense. Captain Koopa Troopa appears as a usable captain. You stable, Captain. Koopa Troopas are weak against Dry Bowser. Or Dry Bones, sorry. Koopa Troopas are weak against Dry Bones. And he appears in another game we'll talk about in a little bit. Actually, you know what? Right now. But don't worry, this will be quicker this time. Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. In Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, Koopa Troopas as in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga are the crew of Koopa Cruiser and wear similar aviation suits as their last appearance in the series. A reporter named Kylie Koopa also makes an appearance in this game. A subspecies called the Koopalini also appears in the game. And he also appears in Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, which you can find him in Bubbling Lake. He also appears in Mario and Luigi Dream Team, where he makes a cameo appearance in Mario and Luigi's fight against Bowser Jr. He also makes an appearance in Mario and Luigi Paper Jam as enemies. And to get out of the way, well, he also appears in Mario Pinball Land, where he appears in 2 areas of grassy green stages. Or he appears in 2 areas in grassy green stage. So yeah. Alright guys, we have a few more here. Mario Superstar Baseball. Yep, that's it. I mean, we've done that before. We'll try to get this fast. Now, Koopa Troopas appear as team players in Mario Superstar Baseball, along with Super Mario Sluggers. That's also the sequel. Only 2 colors are playable, both of them being green and red variants in both games. The Koopa Troopas has good chemistry with Bowser, Koopa Paratroopers, and Dry Bones. In Mario Superstar Baseball, the green Koopa Troopa is a balanced type player, but its pitching is slightly weak. The red Koopa Troopa sacrifices some speed to enchant its batting skills. Koopas can also been seen as spectators at Mario Stadium, especially during the opening cinematic. In Mario Super Sluggers, both Koopa Troopas have good batting and running skills. However, they aren't very good with their pitching and fielding skills. In the cinematic that plays after defeating Bowser in challenge mode, a Koopa is briefly seen celebrating with the other characters before the fleet marches towards the entrance of the Baseball Kingdom, looking towards the sunset until the light turns on for the night. Now over these Super Mario Strikers. That's right, we're gonna go there. Super Mario Strikers. Kind of rare that we talked about this, but I think it's probably the first time we ever talked about Mario Strikers, but that's right, we're going there. So, Super Mario Strikers for the GameCube. A Koopa Troopa serves as a sidekick character in Super Mario Strikers. Depending on which team captain is selected, the colors of a Koopa may vary. The color of a Koopa may vary regarding its skin, shell, and uniform. He also appears in Mario Strikers Charged. A Koopa Troopa reprises its role as a sidekick character in Mario Strikers Charged. Depending on which team captain is selected, a Koopa may vary in color, but unlike the prequel installment, its skin color for all its varieties remains yellow. In addition, their shells are overlapped with pieces of armor due to more complex and violent nature of the game. Koopa Troopas also appear in a game called Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Bros. Editions, where they appear in red, green, and yellow variants. Now, one more game. Ready, guys? This one, Mario. Oh, I thought I did something. And this is it. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, or if you want to go a long way, Benjamin 2008. Now, this might be a little confusing here, but don't worry, it'll be quick, and I'll tell you. And they actually did make an appearance. During the opening sequence of the Wii version of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Koopa Troopas can be seen as cameramen during the archery and high jump events. Although they are not present in the playable events themselves, Koopa Troopas also appear in the crowds throughout the game. They also appear in other future games. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games as referees. Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games. In the Nintendo 3DS version, a pair of Koopa Troopas appear as one of the opponents in events that requires pairs of characters to be used. And they also appear in a game called Yakuman DS as an opponent. Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. They are messing in that game. They are messing around with Lakitu's farm. That's all you know. Back out a little information. They are messing around with Lakitu's farm, and they must be stepped on once, then stepped on again to either defeat them or send them down to destroy a step. They also appear in Super Princess Peach. They're called Koopa. They're just called Koopas in that game. But however, in that game, they have the same rules from the Mario platformer games, but with the appearance of those in the Yoshi Island games. There are 4 variations, which is Green Koopas, Mad Green Koopas, Red Koopas, and Glad Red Koopas. Paratroopers also appear with 2 vibe variants. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'll give you a little more information on the other games. So, they actually first appeared in Mario Bros. They are enemies called Shell Creepers, which bear a huge similarity to Koopa Troopas, but cannot be jumped on, sadly. They also appear in Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, working exactly the same way as in the previous games. They also appear in Super Mario Bros. There's 2, which I actually missed. Even though the Koopa Troopas do not appear due to its role as a remake of the game Yokokoji Doki Doki Panic. However, the shells do appear as items throughout the game, which can be used to hurl at enemies, like in the original Super Mario Bros. In Super Mario Bros. 3, they are once again common foot soldiers in Bowser's army, although their reach is much wider in this game, as Koopa Troopas appear in nearly every land Mario and Luigi visit. They also appear in Super Mario Land. While the common Koopa Troopas do not appear in the game, a species known as the Bombshell Koopa do. They also appear in Super Mario World. It marks the first time Koopa Troopas are seen walking on 2 legs in game and wearing shoes. Yes, that's true. Now other games. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Actual Koopa Troopas appear in this game and assist Wario in taking over Mario Land. These Koopa Troopas can be kicked at each other like as usual, and they can fight right themselves after being jumped on. And one more game if you want to get theirs out of the way. One more game I'll talk about for now is both Super Mario 64 and Super Mario 64 DS. They're also referred to as Small Koopas. Make their 3D debut appearance in Mario 64, where they appear as rare enemies found only on the Bomb Bomb battlefield and Tiny Huge Island. You can only find them there. And in Mario 64 DS, there are a friendly giant Koopa called Koopa the Quick also appears in Mario 64, in the same quarters that regular Koopa Troopas are found in. And that's basically where we stop there. Thanks for watching, guys. Like the video and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have an awesome day. And I wish the best of luck of you.